Fuel scarcity is once again in the news across Nigeria as numerous oil marketers are closing their establishments to motorists and other consumers. Dealers have expressed concerns that the long queues for petrol in various regions of the country may persist due to the fact that independent oil marketers have been unable to access premium motor spirits, PMS, for more than a month. However, the NNPC Limited has countered the claim of possible scarcity, saying that the company has a 30-day supply of PMS. Nonetheless, the national oil firm did acknowledge the existence of fuel queues in Nigeria. Joining me now is Chinedu Ukadike, National Public Relations Officer for the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN. Mr. Ukadike, welcome once again to Business Edge. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, and good morning, Nigeria.
I think we'll just start with this very simple question. From IPMAN's point of view, why are we seeing queues back across Nigeria now?
Well, you also remember that during the presidential inaugural speech, Mr. President made a categorical statement that subsidy is on and that we are now in a new regime whereby demand and supply determines the price of petroleum products in the market. And I also believe, and you also agree with me, that this period we have also tested it and see how bad it has affected the domestic consumption of petroleum products and the galloping inflation we are experiencing here in the country. And I also believe, and you also will agree with me, that the federal government fortnight ago announced that the era of subsidy is back, that for them to continue to sustain importation of petroleum product and distribution, that government must pay subsidy. Because if they don't, product will skyrocket as it's skyrocketing now. And those who have joined the marketers who have joined the market to import petroleum products, it will be so difficult for them because so many nairas now is chasing few dollars. I'm also aware, but not confirmed, that from the parallel market of forex, that dollar is also getting to 150, 1,150 to 1,200. And if we continue this dimension and continue to import petroleum products, I also guess that dollar will be close to 1,500. And petroleum products will get close to 1,200 per liter. So it is very, very important and effective that the government should come into this order to salvage the situation that we are facing. And also diesel is also going high. So every petroleum product is going high. The rules are bad. So there are a lot of legislative issues respecting the hike of petroleum products. It's inherent. It's what you can see.
Okay, so let me ask, because the NNPCL is saying that they have a 30-day sufficiency, but we obviously see that members of the Independent Marketers Association particularly are having difficulty assessing this product at this point in time, because it would seem that they're the ones who are mainly affected. So who should Nigerians believe in the midst of this situation? The NNPCL, who's saying, don't worry, this is just panic buying that we're seeing, we have products, or your members who are also the ones who are unable to access, and because of that, having to now switch to even turning to tank farm owners for them to be able to get the products. Let's even talk about how much of a difference it is for you to be able to buy from tank farm owners to get PMS.
Okay, I want to make it clear that NNPCS has returned to a mono importing marketing company. It is only NNPCL that imports petroleum products as I'm talking to you right away. And it also NNPCL can be able to say they have 30-day sufficiency or have 20-day sufficiency. Sufficiency implies that they have enough, even a reservoir, to be able to last the people of Nigeria a 30 days interval in which they are also expecting a cargo to come in. Bear it in mind that these petroleum products are being imported into this country.
Yes.
They are not being flied. It was through cargo or through vessels that they come into this country. And they come to the riverine area, that is where the coastal area, where the DAFMAN and some other private agencies have their tank farms and reservoirs. And we, the independent marketers, will wait until the product is being given to some of these independent marketers companies who are also members of DAFMAN. Or NNPC will allocate us through their portal. I was also, let me use that word, privileged now, to also be able to discuss with the MD of PPMC yesterday, and that they say they're also trying as much as possible to be able to ensure that they work the country. And if you hear the word the country, it means that there will be a distribution of petroleum products across the country. Because maybe they are expecting petroleum products or they are anticipating that their cargo is on their way. Before you see panic buying, it has been triggered out by what is happening in the private depots and also in the NNPCs. I want to tell you that for the past 3 weeks now, some of these depots we controlled by the NNPC have stopped to the petroleum products.
Wow.
And we are just scratching what was within some of the private depots and office of them and the better marketers who has been able to continue to sustain consumption of petroleum products. Since our consumption rate has drastically reduced, you'll be wondering why we face scarcity when consumption rate has reduced. Most of our filling stations cannot be able to sell, finish one truck of petroleum products in a day, just because the money to purchase this product is so heavy on the hands of Nigeria. And that is why they go for lesser quantity. People who normally buy 40 liters of fuel at a time now take 10 liters and go to the necessary place and pack their bags and jump commuter buses.
Okay.
So we, the marketers, we are capital. If we get petroleum products from any source, we'll take it to our filling station and sell to commuters because we are profit oriented. We want to make money. We can't build edifice of almost for something million, 50 million, 100 million naira, and we say we don't want to sell, or that the product is there, we don't want to take it to our filling station. We want to continue to be in business because we're also paying people salary. If you want to also talk about the highest employer of labor in this country, you can't be independent marketers holistically.
Okay, so you bring up an interesting point, which is around the NNPCL now being the sole importer of fuel once again. And it was in June that it was announced that at least 6 companies were ready to import fuel as of July. This is October of the same year. We're apparently back to a situation where the NNPCL is once again the sole importer of fuel. Can you give us an idea of what happened? This was something we were all looking forward to. Market demands, enough competition for the industry and the sector as well, but it's obviously not happening just a few months down the line. What went wrong?
Yeah, I'll measure these two things based on capitalization and availability of funds. You understand? The much fund that is being used as capital, like taking like 20,000 metric tons of PMS, petroleum metals spirit, which normally goes for 3.something billion naira. Now it's getting up to 18 to something billion. It is not all marketers that have such amount of money who are buying bulk petroleum products from NNPC that can be able to do that. Most of them have gone out of business. Now some of our marketers who are also buying petroleum business at petroleum products for 5,000 liters at 8 point something million. Now the product is close to now 7 point something million. They lack capital. And we'll talk about funding. When somebody has land capital in business and it's almost like winding up, there must be a soft form where government should step in to be able to ensure that some of these businessmen also is in institution. So if you are buying products for 5,000 liters for 8 million naira, and drastically the policy of government changed it to 27 point something, where are you going to get the fund? You still go back to the bank. The bank will charge you CO2, they charge you everything on top of it. And control the cost of this record. How will you survive? So it is a very trying time for independent market. Because the huge amount we use importing petroleum products now at the same price at the same profit margin. Our profit margin does not exceed 10 naira, which includes your transportation. So that is why you see products can be sold at 610 naira or 605 in Lagos. But product cannot be sold at 610 naira in Kano, Kaduna, Bauchi, Bronu, or Gombe.
Okay. So this
because of cost of funds and transportation. To move a truck from the dry area to the coastal area will not cost you less than 2.5 million each truck. And that money will be trickled into the pump price, X pump price. So that is why you see some filling stations in the they are selling 630. In Abuja, they are selling 630. The roads are even bad. Some trucks will spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks on the road. Stopped.
So this naturally brings me to asking, Mr. Ukadike, this naturally brings me to the conversation around fuel subsidy as well. And I know that IPMAN has been going back and forth with the government on this in the past few weeks. The National Secretary of IPMAN claimed that the government was deceiving Nigerians while secretly paying subsidy on PMS. Then we also heard from the National President of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Pengasin, who also claimed that the government had restored subsidy on petrol. But the official line from government, from the Group CEO of the NNPCL, is that no, government is not paying subsidy. It's fully recovering its money. So as of today, as of now, where does IPMAN stand on the issue of fuel subsidy being back or not? Are you still saying that government is deceiving Nigerians, that it is not any longer paying, or rather not back to paying fuel subsidy?
That is not correct. Government cannot be deceiving Nigeria because one, we are important. Everybody should know that we are important. No product that we're using here in this country is being produced by any of our refineries. The refineries are dry, they are obsolete. The turnaround maintenance is going on for the past 15 years now. Millions of naira have been put into the turnaround maintenance. We are not seeing anything. The Dangote refinery that was commissioned was not working. So where is our source of local production? So whatever we are doing is measured on importation of petroleum products. Nigeria importing petroleum, everybody should understand that. So when somebody says subsidy is not gone, so it's a lie. Because the price of PMS, premium motor spirit, in America will be around 2.99 which, if you look at our naira here, it's close to 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 naira per liter.
Mr. Ukadike, does IPMAN believe there is subsidy back, that subsidy is being paid? Is that what IPMAN believes?
Yes, subsidy is being paid.
All right.
Subsidy is being paid because the cost of bringing this product here in Nigeria is higher than what we are selling now. This product was template when the dollar was 750 at 500 and something naira. Now dollar is 1,150. What do you do about the difference? Dollar is 1,150. The template for 550, 595 naira per liter 600 was on 750. Now the dollar is 1,000. The NNPC MD, Jim said it. It's first of market, it's first of demand and supply. Dollar is 1,150.
All right.
So the template of 590 naira or 600 naira will not work because that template was dollar having a benchmark of 700 and 750 naira for the primary market.
All right.
It's a simple mathematics. It doesn't take to take this.
So it's simple mathematics.
So if dollar moves to 1,005, you will now continue to buy petroleum product at 500 naira. What is the magic? We are not producing.
Mr. Ukadike, I apologize for rushing you now because of our time, but also because we need to get to Abuja right now and check in some live pictures coming our way. But this conversation is not over because there are queues. Nigerians are not sure if they're going to get fuel today or tomorrow. So people are in some way understandably panic buying. But if you're also saying that subsidy is back, it means that there must be further interrogation into that conversation. And I hope that you will, of course, honor our invitation once again.
Yeah, before we leave, I still want to assure you that with this conversation I had with the head of the PMC, he has assured Nigeria that in the next 1 week, that the company will get nation with petroleum products.
All right, so we will check in with you to make sure that's exactly what's happening. Thank you so much, Chinedu Ukadike, the National Public Relations Officer of IPMAN.